Well, the Nevada State Fair is back and there's a whole lot of fun to be had. We'll tell you all about it coming up in just a couple of minutes. Woo! Hey, good morning. We're here in downtown Reno where the Reno Police Department is rolling out a new campaign today. The goal is to keep you safe while you're walking in downtown. As you can see, we are walking across the street right now because we are in a march crosswalk, but we're also getting the okay by the light over here to walk. The whole point of this campaign is the Reno Police Department wants to try and make sure that everyone knows, both pedestrians and vehicles, the rules of the road when it comes to walking out and down in this area. Hey, good morning, guys. Right now we're over at Donner Lake, and as the morning has continued, we've seen different types of snow. Right now, it's small, not really sticking, but it is coming down very hard, and the winds have picked up. Different story than when we first left Reno this morning around 4:15. We did see a little bit of rain, but the one common thing we are seeing this morning throughout the Truckee Meadows is wet, slippery roads. So take it slow and take it easy this morning. Good morning, Bill. Like you said, the fun is just getting started for Hot August nights. We are all dressed up. You know, people come on down here all the time, dress up, getting ready for the event. Right now we're in downtown Reno. Take a look at some of these beautiful classic cars that are down here. You have the chance to come on down today, throughout the rest of the weekend, check them out. To talk a little bit more about all the great events happening, we are joined by Mike Wan. He is the Executive Director for Hot August Nights. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Doing great. Having fun this morning with you guys, talking about all these beautiful cars. Why is everyone rolling into town already this morning?
Well, this is the Friday of our event is typically one of the busier days. We will have over 500 cars parked down here today. Good thing the bridge is open, because I don't know what we would do if these bridges was closed. We couldn't park these cars. Besides downtown Reno, you're going to see them in downtown Sparks. You're going to see them in every single casino in the town. Live entertainment. This is a place you got to come look at some great cars.
Olivia, when you think of going green, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Well, for me, it's recycling. So I went out in the community to find what other ways we can help Mother Nature, not just today, but every day. It's a very exciting day. In just a few hours, the Virginia Street Bridge is going to reopen to the public, and officials tell me that this is a project that couldn't have been made possible without the support from this community. Hey, good morning, Bill. I've got my cowboy boots on, my cowboy hat, and that's because barrel racing is back in the biggest little city. To talk a little bit more about the event happening over at the Reno Sparks Livestock Event Center, we're joined by Braden. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, for more than 200 years, people have used American Sign Language as a way to communicate. But one local professor says not enough people know ASL, and it's impacting young generations.
Yeah, News 4's Alex Cannito joins us once again. She sat down with this professor, has a look now at why she says more kids need to learn sign language.
It's the third most used language in the United States. So we really want to encourage people to study ASL and become an ASL teacher.
Cindy Frank, a tenure professor at Western Nevada College, was born deaf. It's now her life goal to help other children who can't hear.
It's my mission, really, to help deaf kids to develop their language as early as possible.
Studies show that 90% of children who are born deaf have hearing parents. And 90% of those parents aren't fluent in American Sign Language, creating a communication barrier.
Most doctors say, I'm so sorry, your child is broken. And that's one approach. Your child is disabled, your child is broken and needs to be fixed. Or another approach is your child is language different. If you or any one of you came to my family reunion, you would be the disabled ones.
Most deaf kids don't go to school until they're 5 or 6 years old. This can put them behind when it comes to education, building social skills, and learning how to communicate with others.
They're missing so much. And then we put them in an educational environment and expect them to succeed. So we have that problem. They can't communicate at home. Then they arrive to school without language. That's another big problem. And another big problem is we don't have enough interpreters and teachers of the deaf.
Cindy says that the solution to this problem really starts at home.
Without language, we're nobody. And so it is really, really important to start at a very young age teaching sign language as well if they're able to hear, speech and auditory processing.
Learning ASL can seem overwhelming, so your first instinct may be to sign in English. But how easy is that to understand? That may not have made sense. Now watch her sign the same thing in ASL.
two cars hit head on. All learning has to start from the known to the unknown. We would never say to a little baby, do you like the elephant, if there was not an elephant in the room? Because we need to have something that they understand to show so they can acquire the word elephant.
Cindy says deaf children are very bright, but we as a community need to do our part to help them succeed.
The cure for deafness is more and more people learning sign language.
That was Alex Cannito reporting for us this morning. Kansas and Hawaii have a law that mandates deaf children learn ASL before they enroll in school. This is something Cindy hopes to see here in Northern.
Hey, good morning, Bill. The project was a year in the making, but students here at Drake Elementary feel passionate about changing their food program. Why? Well, they say they're being forced to either eat or throw out food they simply don't want.
This thing that's called a pancake corn dog. I would have to say the corn dog thingies. This corn dog thing.
It's no secret 5th and 6th graders at Drake Elementary want to see change when it comes to the school's menu.
I hope that breakfast program gets changed and so we can have better breakfast in the morning.
But taste wasn't what inspired one class to do some research. Rather, it was waste.
In the beginning of the year, we have the breakfast program in the lunchroom where we get to decide what we get to get. But now, since it's changed, we had it inside classroom, and so we don't really have a choice what to get.
This issue is greater than Nevada. According to a USDA law, students must either eat what they take or throw it away. Something Mrs. Boyd's class says needs to change.
At first, we thought it was a minor problem, but then this could lead up to something more bigger because just by wasting maybe a wrapper a day, that's for each person in Nevada, and that could lead up to our whole entire landfill getting filled up, and then all the waste would just be sitting there if we wouldn't do anything about it.
Research showed the class only ate 38% of the food given to them daily for breakfast. These are numbers the students hope will encourage officials to take action.
Try and improve the food quality. We want certain types of foods, maybe get rid of some other types of foods.
If nobody was going to get involved in it, then we just keep on wasting. Because if we don't start making a change right now, then in the end of the day, everything's just going to come back. It's not going to go away.
Now, happening today at noon here at the elementary school, the students are going to present their findings to a panel that's going to consist of one of the chefs who prepares the food they eat, as well as officials with the Washoe County School District. We are going to be here to speak with that panel and hear what they have to say about the students' findings, as well as their solutions like donating and recycling. We're going to have that story for you here on Fox 11, as well as on News 4 tomorrow morning. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cannito. Back to you.
Valentine's Day, just a few days away, and if you're still not sure what to give your special someone, we have you covered. News 4's Alex Cannito joins us in the studio with some date and gift ideas. Hi, Alex.
Hey, good morning, Melissa. It can be hard finding that perfect gift or even planning the perfect night out with your significant other. Lucky for you, there's lots going on around town this weekend.
Love is in the air.
If you can find it, grab it, keep it, hold it, and don't ever let it go.
Love in general is pretty awesome, and I really don't know how to explain it. It's just a really good feeling.
But if you don't have a Valentine this year, there are still plenty of ways for you to meet that special someone.
A lot of people I know actually have parties for a lot of single people on Valentine's Day, so I don't know, I feel like it's fun either way every year, but yeah, it's a good holiday for sure.
If parties aren't your box of chocolates, try social media and download the dating app Tinder. Simply swipe left until you see someone you like, then swipe right. Who knows, it could be a match. And if you already have a special someone, but don't want to tie the knot just yet, there are still things you can do to show them how much you care. Looking for a fun night out on the town? Award-winning mixologist Ilona Martinez over at the Pepper Mill can shake up a drink guaranteed to spice up your night.
We're doing a take on a whiskey sour for the men, and then we're doing a kind of like a grapefruit lemon drop for the women, and we're also doing like a really cool chocolate gelato drink as well.
What about a sweet treat for your suite?
One of the favorites is chocolate dipped strawberries. We do a variety of those. We do the chocolate dipped, we do a coconut cream, we do a truffle one, we do toffee.
Serenade to a girl at evening.
And who can say no to a love ballad dedicated just to them?
We're Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia. We're the men's music fraternity. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we've been doing lots of music rehearsals to get out into the community and sing to people's loved ones for the weekend.
Now, those singing telegrams aren't just for fun. The proceeds do go towards a good cause. For more Valentine's Day date and gift ideas, just visit our website, mynews4.com. Back to you.